Osaka.
No, I'm going to Hawaii.
We've already been to Hawaii. Kamsahamnida. Believe we're finally going to Japan.
Don't you wanna go outside? So it go, baby, go, grow, baby, grow. Don't leave it all for the other side. Just grow, baby, love. Don't you let go.
Well, I have a second before our flight boards. Let me just try to explain what's going on here. If you're one of our lovely Korean viewers, you might be thinking, wait, I thought you were supposed to be in Tongyeong. Yes, we have several more Korea videos on the way. Please stay tuned. But today is October 14th and Japan fully reopened to tourists on Tuesday, October 11th. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Steph, and I've been traveling the world for over a year with my husband Pete and our 3-year-old son Hayes. And since we left home in September of 2021, we've been crossing our fingers that this day would come and Japan would open. And so the reason I'm sticking this vlog in the middle of our Korea series and doing it a little bit out of order is because this moment feels quite significant. This year, 2022, just over 500,000 people have visited Japan, I think. Most of those since June when they reopened, but you had to be a part of a tour. To put that in context, I think in 2019 there were over 30 million tourists. As the country's been closed for over 2.5 years, we had a lot of questions when we decided to visit. And because we've been sharing our travels on the internet for over a year now, we thought we'd make a vlog about our experiences traveling to Japan soon after the reopening, in case it might be helpful to somebody or just interesting. We appreciate you watching. We hope you'll click subscribe and stay tuned either for more Japan videos, which we will release when we finish our Korea series, or for the next few videos, which will wrap up our experience in Korea. Either way, thank you and enjoy the video. First of all you need documentation-wise to go to Japan now is proof of 3 vaccinations. I think there's an option that if you're not vaccinated, you could do a test. Why aren't you vaccinated? So yeah, that's all we've shown so far. Is when we checked in, we showed our 3 vaccinations, and that was it. Thought that we might need to show an airline ticket proving that we're leaving, but we did not have to. Actually, this whole year we've been to like 15, 16 countries. We've only needed that one time. We are not planning that much in advance, so we tend to just book one that we can cancel. We might need one on the other end, let's see, but we'll take you through the whole journey. Another random update, the guy that there's a little clip of on the train, also filming on his GoPro, has since come up and introduced himself and given Hayes a bunch of choco pies, and he has a YouTube channel too. He is a weightlifter, so he showed us a video of him squatting 320 kilograms. Crazy.
And then he tried to say that I was strong. I'm like, no.
I don't think so, sorry. Can you say oishi?
Oishi.
That means delicious.
It's getting my finger dirty.
By the way, this flight's only 1 hour. It's kind of weird when it's where you wanted to go all year, but it's so close. And that's why today is really bittersweet because we last month in Seoul and we spent the month in Seoul, and we never expected to find a city this year that we loved so much. Enjoyed feeling like we're moving around again. A place we really feel like we go back to over and over again. We're also very excited to visit a new country.
Our togetherness, both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes. We know how it goes. Our togetherness.
Okay, so we just got off the airplane. Not really sure what's happening down there, but it looks very serious. I have never been a nervous traveler, but now we've been traveling since September 2021, and the rules change every 5 seconds. And I don't know, sometimes you get off the airplane and you're like, oh, do I have everything I need? Let's go find out.
Okay, so please come here. We need to check the pass. So this is your right?
Yep.
Okay. Izzy, you ready? Where you go?
Go.
Arigato. Did I say that right? Arigato.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
I can't do the last.
Still working on it, but how is it? Arigatou gozaimashita. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know, but it's a ticket, it's free. Very glad that we have that app because it seems like it saved us a ton of time getting through all of this section.
That took like under 2 minutes, like start to finish, including the line. I feel like because we've been traveling for a year now and like countries have gone through lots of different stages of regulations, it's kind of wild to me that Japan was like fully shut and now you don't even need a test to enter. Like we've jumped through way more hoops than we have today to get to Japan. I guess that's because they opened so much later, but it's sort of interesting. We've seen it all, and this ranks as one of the easiest places. We're in. We made it. The customs line was much longer than the like checking your app vaccination, whatever that was, line. But incredibly straightforward. The one thing I messed up on is I didn't put enough detail in our address, and she wanted me to add that it was an Airbnb. So that's what we're staying in to start. But other than that, we're in. We got stamps. We're allowed to be here until like January. I think you get 90 days, I guess. All right, we got our SIM cards from here. JALABC. There was one over there that we saw as soon as we walked in, but the guy was not that nice, and they were out of 30-day SIMs. It was just like a kind of a shady interaction. So this place is great and cheaper. So just turn right when you go out. I don't know if anybody's watching this because they're coming, but if somebody is, turn right when you come out, and there's a place to buy SIM cards.
This is what I think of when thinking of Japan. It's crazy train maps and ticket machines, and there's a lot going on over here, so I'm excited to go and buy our train tickets. I mean, this is like overwhelming in a good way, but overwhelming.
Means nothing to me, and I would say like we're both like above average map readers. I would say
It's not only that it's one map. There's like
it's a lot.
there's
a
about
lot
10 maps.
happening here.
We might be here for about an hour.
Okay, moments later, this lovely dude was like, "Can I help you?" So nice.
All right, so the
First you buy Nankai ticket, two numbers.
okay.
Thank you.
So something else worth noting is that, like in Korea, you need cash for the train tickets. It's just so funny to me. So we're going into this building to get cash. I think this is a lot of updates.
The hotel that I stayed in when I was a wee lad. I was about 18 or 19, and I was on my way to Australia, and I had an evening layover, and I remember I stayed in this exact hotel. It's crazy. But I was too nervous to go into the center of Osaka because I was so overwhelmed. And here we are in 2022, 36 years old, still overwhelmed.
Also feels like a good time to mention this isn't my first time in Osaka. I spent 6 weeks here as an 18-year-old between high school and college with a host family in the center of the city, and it's a very long, boring story, but they were very nervous and they did not really let me out of the house more than a couple times that summer. So it does feel like I'm visiting a brand new country. Okay, other first impression is that we love to be reunited with Lawson. Pete and I lived in Shanghai, China for 2 years, and Lawson was our favorite convenience store chain. Other useless first impression is they have like juice boxes that I think are alcohol. If somebody knows what that is, please let me know, but I will be investigating that later. Oh, we need to get one of those cards is what we need to do. Before everybody starts commenting, I think we need to get a card that we probably should have already gotten.
So confusing, but so exciting. Look at this feature-strict train over here. I mean, have you ever seen a train with such big oval windows?
Yeah, we have not been anywhere yet that feels like so different. And also I promise to not make comparisons to Korea all the time because that's unfair and we love Korea. But that's why we've just spent 2 months. Everything here feels a lot older and like less, just a lot older. Not in a bad way, but that is a first impression, and this is a first impressions video.
We're very, very excited. Super excited.
Still very sad to not be in Korea. We love lots of places. More first impressions before I put this
I
camera
don't
down.
think it's
One more
We can have
in like
lots.
the next 5 minutes. A lot of stuff smells like cigarette smoke here. I think Japanese people smoke quite a bit
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, statistically if somebody knows. But definitely have been several places already that
I
have
think it like wafts.
stale cigarette smoke smell.
It wafts in the air conditioning
Yeah.
vents.
Oh, you think that's it? But it's also a upholstered train, that's a pretty old school thing. So that could be it too. Like you just got off work, smoked a pack of cigarettes, sitting in your izakaya, then you came home on the train and goodbye. I feel like I'm jet lagged, but we only flew 1 hour. Okay, I obviously don't read Japanese, but I'm like looking at this poster that I think is really interesting. So it's like a ranking of station and train car nuisances. So the first is the worst, I assume. It's like talking loudly. The second is manspreading.
To a camera.
Like to a camera. The second is manspreading. No, see? You're obeying. The third is racing off really quickly. Or racing on. I don't know. The fourth is like coughing or spitting above people's heads. The fifth looks like it is bumping into people. And the sixth is wearing a backpack.
Yeah, but like not being aware and like.
Not putting it on your front or putting it down. I mean, it's not a first impression yet, but it's a stereotype I have about Japan is that they're very thoughtful of other people.
I love those taxis. I cannot wait. You gotta take a ride in one because they're like no other place in the world has taxis like they do in Japan.
Another first impression, lots of bikes. Love a city with bikes.
We don't say anything and sit in silence. Instead, your eyes look so
It's so different. I didn't expect it to be like Korea, but like because when you're going from Korea to Japan, like a bunch of people are like telling you in the comments like what's similar and what's different and whatever. So far it's very different.
Hayes, what do you think?
Playground.
We're very close to our Airbnb. We just spotted our neighborhood playground. Always a good sign. We made it! Oh, it's 1,000,000 degrees in here, but it's such a cute little Airbnb on such a cute little street. If anybody's wondering or planning trips to Japan, this seems relatively centrally located. 2 bedrooms, and it was about $100 a night. I think just under $100 a night. Anyway, it's really lovely. And you could definitely find stuff for like 60 to 70, but it was our first 2 nights. And we wanted something kind of nice, and it's really adorable. We're gonna charge our phones and put this AC on and let Hayes play with the Lego that he immediately dumped out, and then we'll go find dinner. It's so exciting.
Look at this bathtub.
Oh, there's a bathtub.
Yeah. Probably the cutest bathtub you've ever seen. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Hayes is gonna
Perfect.
love that.
This is so cute. It's a lot warmer here than it's been in Korea. But I think it's changing in Korea too. What I meant to say is that it's 4:30 right now. We left our apartment in Seoul. It's 6:30 in the morning. It was an hour-and-a-half flight. Like, it's so incredible how it still can take you like an entire day. I think because both the Seoul airport and the Osaka airport are both like quite far out of the city. So we took a train to the train station, airport train, Seoul airport. Didn't even have that much time there, flew here. I mean, you guys know how travel works, but anyway, it's kind of amazing to me that we've been traveling one of our longest days in a while to come to a neighboring country.
way?
Right there. Yeah.
It looks like a warehouse.
Well, it's sushi.
How do we get out there?
様の人数を発見します。レシートに書かれた番号のお席へお進みください。
Hey, seat number.
I got them. We have to look for 7. Keep going. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Okay, this might be the most cliche thing to do, but we're at Conveyor Belt Sushi. We're at a chain called Kuro Sushi. I think there's like 500 or something in Japan. I don't know. It seemed to be the one to go to. We thought it would be fun for Hayes. We wanted to eat some sushi. I know this probably isn't the best quality in the whole world, but we were pretty excited to be here. Have no idea how it works.
You just grab the plate.
Okay, so in addition to the stuff that comes around, you can order on this touchscreen or your smartphone. That noise, by the way, we'll get to that later. And it like zips on this thing. It's so cool. It's like almost too cool. Hayes is having so much fun that he's actually being really obnoxious. But okay, what else? It's cool. It's great.
Hey, see, restaurants.
Where's the beer?
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. We ordered that a minute
Is
ago.
that gonna go in there?
I mean, I'm like really, I'll be super impressed if it does. I've seen some other beverages go around, so I don't see why not.
Not only does it zip to you, it ding dongs, and then on the touchscreen it tells you what the order was.
Yes! 2 beers.
Cheers! Kampai?
Kampai? Not us.
Can you put, so when you have eaten 5 plates, there's a name for it. I think we're gonna put these in there and then it's gonna spit out into oil. So can you put that in there? And look up here, look up here. Look. I don't know what happened, but the person on the other side of the table, his mango milk has arrived. The person on the other side of the table got our toy.
Oh, yay, it happened this time. Look, that's yours. You go get it. Yay!
They also, in case you come alone, have little single seats that point right at the conveyor belt. What a fun first night in Japan! Okay, that meal, we had 4 big beers, 1 small beer, a ton of sushi, tempura, udon, so much food!
Did you enjoy it?
It was $42! $42 to feed all 3 of us and a bunch of beers. I mean, whew, come to Japan. It's a good time to be here.
It's so good. Can we go back there tomorrow?
I would duck in there all the time and just have like a couple pieces of tuna and be on my way. Like when other people have like a coffee break, you could just go to it. Okay, Hayes is losing his mind. So I think that's gonna be a wrap on our first impressions of Japan. Japan is open. Whatever this is vlog. We hope you enjoyed it. The next videos, we're gonna be wrapping up our Korea series. We've got like 4 or 5 or 6 Korea videos left. Next one, we are in Tongyong. We hope you'll stay tuned. Hope you like this video if you're new here. We've traveled the world all year. We have tons of videos about it. Like I said, we're gonna be finishing up Korea and then we'll have a bunch of Japan videos. And if you're one of our subscribers who's been around a while, thank you for watching and bearing with us on this break from regular programming. We'll be back to the Korea series in the next video. See you there. Thanks for watching. Bye. For those of you that are for whatever reason still here, we came into the Lawson to get bananas and milk and stuff for breakfast. Got sidetracked by the beverage selection, which is super overwhelming, and settled on whatever this is and whatever this is, which this one cracks me up because it's like, I think it's like a craft beer, but it's like, let's put the most caricature of a like hipster white guy we can. Anyway, good night. Bye. Hi, it's me again. I know I closed out this vlog, but our local grocery store looks like a casino. Like, what is going on in here? Look at this. Alright, we're really close to our Airbnb, so I think that's it for real this time. That's a wrap on our first impressions and our first, I don't know, 6 hours in Japan. See you next time in Tongyong. Then back to Japan later.
Oh my god. Look at all those curry options. There's millions of them.